Hello YouTube land, this is the Comic Book Ninja back with a comic book related video, and it's been a while since I last did a video on my original art collection, and I want to share with you some more original art that I've collected over the years. And the first one you see here is a sketch by the late great Bob Kane, the co-creator of Batman. He was originally credited as the sole creator, but since then he's been credited as the co-creator of Batman along with Bill Finger, which is right, which should have been done a long time ago, but Bob Kane is still an important figure in the creation of one of the most important characters in comic book history. So here you see is an original sketch by Bob Kane, and this is the first one that I have. Next one I have is another one. You see here, another sketch by Bob Kane. He did a lot of these for fans back when he was alive, so it's kind of cool to have a few of these sketches. This one is not only signed and sketched by Bob Kane, but it's also happened to be signed by the late great Adam West, who portrayed Batman in the 1966 TV series. Let's see his signature right there. Next we have an original piece by Rachel and Terry Dodson. This is the Shazam family, and this was a page that was used in. It was published in Young Justice Secret Files. So this is a nice splash page. The blank that you see on the left here was supposed to be text, as it appears in the comic book, but in a lot of modern comics, the original art, they don't include the text. They add it on later. In the old art, you would see the text, but a lot of the new art, or all of the new art, the technology's changed, and they don't put the text on the original art pages anymore. So this is a beautiful piece by Mary Marvel, Captain Marvel, Shazam, and Captain Marvel Jr. It's from Terry Dodson, Rachel Dodson. Next we have Phantom Lady, as drawn by the great Adam Hughes. This is a beautiful sketch. No inking, it's just a sketch, but Adam Hughes is one of my favorite artists, and he is, just to have any original art from him is a pleasure to have. He's one of the most popular artists right now, and to have an original piece by him is a great thing. Next, I have an original page. This is by Paul Gulacy, and this was in the Wolverine. This was published in the Wolverine Wendigo one-shot from a while back. Paul Gulacy is best known for drawing Master of Kung Fu back in the 70s, but he still does a lot of work today. And there's an interesting story behind this. The first three panels with the Man-Thing, Submariner, and Silver Surfer, they were actually from the comic, as it was published in the comic. But you see Black Widow here. He was drawn later on for somebody at a show, and there was originally text in this bottom panel where you see Black Widow, but he just added Black Widow there at the end. So you got a page with not only three wonderful little pieces, but a fourth one in Black Widow. You got Silver Surfer, Submariner, and Man-Thing. Great combination. This is from this is a page from Wolverine Wendigo one shot. Next we got this is a commission by of Invisible Woman by Steve Rude, who is best known as the creator of Nexus back in the 80s. He's one of my favorite artists, and his style evokes a lot of Jack Kirby. He's a wonderful artist. My favorite. It's simplicity and the lines, it's beautiful. That is Invisible Woman. It's drawn by Steve Rude, or Steve the Dude Rude. Next we have Thor and Loki, as drawn by Michael Golden. He is best known as the co-creator of Rogue. He drew Rogue, co-created Rogue from Avengers Annual 10, I believe. And he's best known for also drawing G.I. Joe in the 1980s for Marvel, and Marvel Fanfare, Spider-Man, the X-Men. And my favorite work is of his is from a war comic from Marvel called The Nom, and that is, in my opinion, some of his best work. But this is his work on Thor and Loki. Beautiful piece, Michael Golden. Next we have a very small piece from of Wonder Woman from Ramona Fradon, who is best known as drawing Aquaman during the Silver Age. So this is her drawing of Wonder Woman. It's a headshot. Very nice. Next we have an original page from artist Howard Chaykin. He is most famous for drawing the original Star Wars in the 1970s, the first Star Wars adaptation, and he also created American Flag, and he still does a lot of comics today. This is a piece from DC comic called Solo, which showcases the artwork of different artists, and I bought this directly from Howard Chaykin. Very nice guy. It's a director making a western. They're filming a western, old Hollywood style western. It's Howard Chaykin. Next we have a page from John Romita Jr. This is a piece from Avengers vs. X-Men, I think issue number 6, page 2. It's a really nice action page. When John Romita changed his art style in the 80s with X-Men, I hated it. I thought he was a horrible artist. I liked his old style in the early 80s better. But since then he has refined his art, and I actually quite like it a lot now. He's doing a lot of stuff for DC now, but he was at Marvel for such a long time. But this is a beautiful piece of the X-Men. Avengers from Avengers versus X-Men. Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Cyclops. Nice. And here's another page from John Romita Jr. from the same series. This is from issue 4, page 12, Avengers vs. X-Men. See Doctor Strange battling Magneto. See Angel, Hawkeye, Psylocke. That's supposed to be the red Hulk up there, not the green Hulk, unfortunately, but there you have it. Beautiful action page from John Romita Jr. And next, I had a commission from a great artist called named Jim Silke. He's known for drawing a lot of comics for independent comics, like Betty Page Comics. He did Strangers in Paradise. He's also the first president of American Film Institute. Little interesting info. He made a lot of movies in the 70s and 80s. Writer, and he's also a wonderful artist. And he draws a lot of not only comics, but he also draws a lot of classic Hollywood actresses and actors. And this is actually a recreation of Cleopatra, movie from 1934, with Claudette Colbert as Cleopatra. And just to show you, this is the DVD of the movie, and the cover that it was recreated, Cleopatra. This version of Cleopatra was made by Cecil B. DeMille, better known as the director of Ten Commandments and a lot of other great biblical epics. But I asked Jim Silke to recreate this, a photograph featuring Claudette Colbert as Cleopatra. It's beautiful. Finally, I have a piece by Russ Heath, Russ Heath. My mistake. Russ Heath is best known as an artist of a lot of DC comics, most notably his war comics like G.I. Combat. But he did original color piece of Lilith, Dracula's daughter from Marvel Comics. And he's really old now, and I bought this not too long ago from him. It's an original pencil, ink, and colors that he did. And he's not known for doing much stuff for Marvel, mostly DC. But he did a piece for Lilith, Dracula's daughter from Marvel Comics, and it's very detailed, very beautiful artwork. And you can see it's signed on the cape, Russ Heath. And there you have it. That is my original artwork collection. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. This is the Comic Book Ninja, once again signing off.